from the Mod Squad Network. It's Saturday night. And play some music here. How's it going, everybody? I hope everybody's having themselves a fantastic evening. I know I am hanging out. I am your host this evening. I am Kevin, always joined by Felix.
What's up?
And Harley.
What's up, everyone?
And this week, we have a special guest. We have Will. How's it going, Will?
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Will is taking the place of Amanda to finish out our best TV show of all time brackets because this is March Madness. We have to have a bracket during March Madness, and we're going to do it live. We finished out the first round of 64 last week. We're going to finish this, bringing it all the way down to figure out which TV show is the best of all time. All right, guys, we're just going to dive right into these brackets. We're going to take it down from 32 all the way down to 1. And we're going to start off with Friday Night Lights versus X-Files.
Oh,
and we'll start with Felix, then Will, then Harley.
X-Files.
X-Files. Will?
X-Files.
X-Files gets a pass, and Harley would have went with X-Files anyway. X-Files.
Lonnie. Get your ass away from there.
So, Lonnie, how's it going, my man? All right, let's see. We have The Walking Dead. And this is Will. Will, The Walking Dead or Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad.
Harley, The Walking Dead.
Breaking Bad.
The Walking Dead is out of here. Felix,
You're welcome, Felix.
Felix, what would you have voted for?
Smile, Felix. It's only a bracket.
Kevin, it's just me and you on this show today. What's going on, dude? I would have voted for Walking Dead, but hey. What are you up to, Kevin?
I know a lot of people do love Breaking Bad, though. That was a very popular TV series, just like The Walking Dead.
I like Breaking Bad better.
Yeah. Right.
I've never got through a full episode of Walking Dead, so I couldn't tell you.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was in this, I would have went with The Walking Dead. All right. Next matchup we have is Game of Thrones versus ER.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones gets a vote. Felix.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones gets passed. Will, what would you have voted for?
I'll probably go on the Game of Thrones.
You gotta think there's a lot of nudity in Game of Thrones.
Listen, I'd vote for Game of Thrones just for Khaleesi. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it, but the midget dude's awesome too.
Yeah, yeah. And it's short people.
Sorry.
I think I met him.
Sorry.
Right. No, I get it. I believe Felix starts this one out. Is it Law and Order or Stranger Things?
Stranger Things.
This is a tough one. This would be a tough one for me. Will.
Which Law and Order?
I believe it's the original.
Oh, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things gets a pass. Harley.
Stranger Things.
What would you bond with, dude? Just out of curiosity, because I know you really like both of those shows.
Stranger Things. I do like Law and Order, but it can put me to sleep sometimes.
Well, that's the thing. SVU, is it the other one? There's so many.
Yeah, and I don't think that they've come out with a like a subset of Stranger Things, a break-off show. At least not yet.
She is not here. I am her.
Will is her and her is him.
Amanda grew facial hair, and this is Amanda right here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
That is correct. Actually, no. Amanda was unable to attend, so so Will is taking her place. All right. We are moving into the classic drama. We just finished up modern drama. We're going to be moving into classic drama with Alfred Hitchcock Presents versus Star Trek. And who starts this one off? Who started that last one off?
Will starts this one.
All right.
Yeah, I started
Harley,
this
can
one.
you? I'm going to lose track. Harley, you know that because I can't.
I know.
Okay.
I got you.
Thank
In
you.
favor of my wife, Alfred Hitchcock.
So wait, no, Harley, you start this one off or Will?
No,
I
Will
did.
did.
Okay. Okay, so it's one vote for Alfred Hitchcock. Harley. Alfred Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock, because I never really got into Star Trek.
Oh.
I do like Star Trek though, but she'd kill me.
That to me is an upset. Felix, which way would you have voted, sir?
Probably Trek. Like I said last week, I don't even remember the Alfred Hitchcock show.
That's true.
Not that I didn't see it or anything. I could have, maybe. I don't know. I just don't remember it.
I think it was very similar in the same vein of Twilight Zone.
And that's what I probably thought it was. I was watching, and it was that. So
Yeah. All right.
As a
Ooh.
kid.
All right. This is the TV show.
Harley.
Harley.
Mm-hmm.
Harley. Mission Impossible or Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke.
Felix.
My mom would hate me for this one, but I have to go with Mission Impossible. I like that one a little bit more.
Will.
Gunsmoke's a classic. How can you go with that?
Was going with Gunsmoke, I would imagine, with the little finger gun, little things you put up. You are just Marshall Dillon trying to get with Miss Kitty, Will. I know what you're doing there. I know what you're doing there.
Shh, I'm married. You can't say that.
Felix.
Felix starts
Yes,
this
sir.
round out. Is it Miami Vice or Dynasty?
Did I say last week about the Miami Mice shirt and had them on two mice and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to go Dynasty on this one. Come on, Blake Harrington. Dude was
Who?
a pimp.
Will. Miami Vice or
Doesn't-
Dynasty?
Doesn't beat Miami Vice though, dude. You can't do both.
Harley, you are the
Dynasty.
tiebreaker. Dynasty? Did you
Yes,
say?
Dynasty.
Oh wow. Okay, Dynasty. Dynasty is a classic, but Miami Vice. Oh, Crockett and Tubbs.
I don't do.
Oh,
It's okay.
this one kind of hurts me that they're in the same bracket. And think Felix starts this one out.
No, Will does.
Will does? Okay, Will.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Magnum PI or the Rockford Files?
Ooh.
That's a good one. I'm gonna go Rockford Files.
I'm going to give my vote to Kevin because I don't honestly care on this one.
I'm going to make Felix be the tiebreaker because I'm going Magnum PI.
How about the tiebreaker, not the backer?
I'll back her with the breaker. Porn stash. I have to go porn stash, man.
Magnum PI.
Yes, rest in peace, George Foreman.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's sad. That is sad. He's punching people out in wherever
Or
he went.
Cookie Burgers, whichever one came first.
Yeah.
It's his grills.
Did you know that Hulk Hogan could have had that grill? That could have been the Hulk Hogan grill,
You're
and
down
he turned
for
it down.
It wouldn't have the same catch.
Mm-mm.
I agree.
George Foreman is way more likable than Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah.
All right, who starts this one
Me.
off? All right, Harley, is it Seinfeld or Suits?
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. I know Felix is probably going to go Seinfeld.
Second favorite show of all time. Yep, Steinfeld.
Will, which one would you have went with?
Neither.
You don't like Suits?
I do, but the problem is going up against Seinfeld. It's too hard to judge.
This is true. This is true. Speaking of, we just left classic drama, and that was the first matchup in modern comedy.
Okay.
Even though I don't consider Suits a comedy.
No.
It's more drama.
Yeah. Let's see. How about The Simpsons versus Cheers?
Ooh.
It's on Felix.
Yeah, Felix.
I really like Cheers, but The Simpsons been there almost my whole life. So, Simpsons.
Will, how about you, sir?
I'm going where everybody knows your name.
Ooh. Harley is the tiebreaker.
I'm going with Simpsons because I remember growing up and watching that.
Eat my shorts.
And it's still
I'm in
going.
danger.
How many years later?
Right? No, I get it. Definitely get
Like
it.
Lonnie said, Simpsons because they predict everything. Exactly.
They have predicted a lot
They
of
really
future.
do.
All right. Will.
Like, yeah,
You.
Will. Is it The Office or Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Ooh.
oh, that's
Why I get all the hard ones?
It's easy for me, but I know this is a hard one for a lot of people.
it's easy for me.
I'm going Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Harley.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
And I know Felix would went Fresh Prince because I don't think he's seen The Office.
I haven't
Exactly.
either.
I would have went The Office on this one. The
I know you-
Office.
I could have, but how do you? I don't want to get smacked by Will Smith.
To me,
As
The
he
Office
tells
is
you
one
to
of
keep
my.
his name out of your mouth.
To me, The Office is one of my top 5 of all time. That kind of hurts. That hurts. But no, I get it. Everybody is scared of Will Smith.
That or the MIB.
Oh, all right. Harley, is it Golden Girls or Friends?
Oh, it's
Golden
easy.
Girls.
Harley, Felix.
Golden Girls.
Golden Girls gets passed through. Will, what would you have picked?
You don't go against Betty White. Let's be real.
Nope, because if she had a dick, this is where she'd tell you to suck it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we are moving out of modern comedy into classic comedy with, oh man. To me, the classic comedy is harder for me because I love almost all of these. Is it I Love Lucy or Andy Griffith?
Ooh.
Felix.
Ooh, God, I love both of those shows, man.
It's easy for me.
Yeah, I would have to go with Andy Griffith, man.
Andy Griffith gets a vote. How about Will?
That makes 2.
Andy Griffith. Harley, what would you have picked?
I Love Lucy.
You know, if it was me, it would be Andy Griffith. I don't know what it is about that show. It was just so homey. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Like even Gilligan's Island, that'd have been a toughie right there.
Was that?
Gilligan's Island would have been a toughie right there.
You may be predicting
Exactly,
the future.
TD.
How about this next matchup? I believe it's Will.
Yes.
Okay. Will, is it Happy Days or the Dick Van Dyke Show?
Exactly. That's what Betty White are saying right there.
I love Betty White.
We're going Happy Days.
Sunday, Monday, Happy Days. Harley.
Happy Days.
Happy Days gets the win. Felix,
Yeah.
what would you have voted?
Happy Days.
I think I may have been the only one who would have went with Dick Van Dyke.
It's hard. You don't go against the Dick, but how do you go against Happy Days?
I mean, I would always choose Dick Van Dyke. I believe this is Harley. Starts this one out. Is it Gilligan's Island or Taxi?
Gilligan's Island.
Felix
Gilligan's Island.
gets the win. And Will, what would you have chosen?
Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, I would have chose Gilligan's Island because they came up with so many things to do and make on that island, but they couldn't get off of it. It was how do you make a radio out of a coconut and you can't get off the damn island? I mean, come on.
I agree, Jason Fico. Kevin will be Kevin.
All right, the last matchup for round 2, is it Good Time? And who starts this one off? Felix?
Harley.
I'm lost.
I do.
Is it Good Times or All in the Family?
All in the Family.
Felix, you meathead. Is it Good Times or All in the Family?
Good times.
Good Times. It comes down to Will.
Can I hear the question one more time?
Is it Good Times, with JJ, Dynamite, or Archie Bunker? Yeah, come on, Edith. Yeah.
Good Times.
Good Times. That to me, that's an upset. All right.
Yes, it is.
Like I would have went All in the Family, but honestly, it is close, but all right, that is round 2. We are now down to 16, the Sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
What took out Sanford and Son last week?
All in the Family. All in the Family. Archie Bunker. It's tough. You have Archie Bunker versus Red Fox. Carol O'Connor versus Red Fox. It's 1A, 1B.
I think I went with Red Fox, if I remember right.
No, they would have went through because Manda wins. Would have went with Sanford and Son.
Unless I switched. I know I switched at last minute, but all right. I get confused.
All right, Sweet 16 time. Felix, is it X-Files or Breaking Bad?
X-Files.
Will.
We're going to break bad.
Harley.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad gets a pass.
And speaking of which, in prep, I was like, I found old VHS tapes. Mm-hmm. One of them was the last episode of the X-Files, because I remember taping it because it was the last episode of the X-Files. I had met my sister. My sisters were there that I've never met before from Texas. And they were out mingling, and everyone's like, come out, see your sisters. I'm like, I'm watching X-Files. So I picked X-Files over meeting my long-lost sister. And I taped it. So,
did you rewind the tapes going back to Blockbuster is the only question I have.
Well, that was my tape. I literally was recording it up to TV. And I was like pausing it during the commercials. So that's why I didn't go out there to see my sisters. All right.
Amanda said, you son of a biscuit.
Hey, all right. You let me on here. That's your fault.
You have no one to blame but yourself, Amanda.
I agree, Amanda.
All right. Next matchup. Is it Game of Thrones or is it Stranger Things? And I believe this comes down to Will.
Mm-hmm.
Stranger Things.
Harley.
I'm going with the nudity, so Game of Thrones.
Felix, I know you love both of these, actually. Is it Stranger Things or Game of Thrones? Or you could give it to the chat or me.
His narcolepsy kicked in.
I'll give it to Kevin.
Giving it to me, we're going Stranger Things.
Okay. I was leaning towards Thrones, but
I've only seen like the first for season 1 of Game of Thrones, maybe a little bit of season 2.
that's right.
I've seen all of them. I haven't watched The House of the Dragon yet.
No stranger, no game.
Actually, we saw House of the Dragon first, which led us to watch the original.
Candace said, "Take it back, take it back." I'm sorry. Once the die has been cast, it has been set in stone. All right, we are back into classic drama. Finishing this out, is it Alfred Hitchcock Presents or Gunsmoke?
It's not Harley.
Harley.
This one. I'm picking Gunsmoke.
Felix.
Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke gets a pass. Will, what would you have chosen?
Gunsmoke.
Everybody loves Miss Kitty. All right. Is it who started? Who's
I
it on?
started that one. It's Felix.
Okay, Felix. Is it Dynasty or Magnum PI? And I'm glad this one comes down to Felix starting this one off because I can see this one hurting him.
Dynasty.
Dynasty. Will.
You messed up there, Felix. Magnum PI.
Harley.
Dynasty.
Dynasty gets a pass.
Wow.
If I was on the bracket, it would not have made it pass.
Wow.
I don't think Dynasty would. It went up against Dynasty versus Dallas in the first round. It may have won that one, but it would not have beaten Miami Vice. All right. Ooh, this is interesting. This one's interesting. Who started that one out? Felix?
Will. It's Will.
It's Will? I will. Is it Seinfeld or The Simpsons?
I might have to go to the chat on this one.
All right, chat. The one we see the most come in is Seinfeld or The Simpsons. We'll go with. So put that in chat real quick. Seinfeld or Simpsons?
Got one for Seinfeld.
One for Seinfeld. All right. I know that there's a delay, so we'll see.
7 seconds.
Those power earmuffs look really, really cool. Don, they worked outside. Simpsons. Hey, Lisa
Hello,
Smith.
Lisa.
Everybody go get yourself a skull from Lisa. Her skull work is amazing. Check this out.
Simpsons.
Looks like Simpsons.
Looks like Simpsons is gonna take it. All right, I'm locking it in. Simpsons. Harley. Simpsons. And Felix, what would it have been for you?
What was it going up against?
Seinfeld.
It would have been Seinfeld.
All right. Next one. Is it The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Or is it The Golden Girls? Harley starts this one off.
Golden Girls.
Felix?
Fresh Prince.
Will?
Again, oh man, now I gotta go against Betty and Will. Oh my god. Go ahead, Kevin. I'm gonna let you get hit.
I'm going Golden Girls all day.
Yeah, I was just gonna say our channels have Golden Girls has been a big
Have you heard our intro?
No.
and Kevin's outro. I mean, it all stems from that. Yeah.
All right. Believe Harley? Felix starts this one off. Is it Andy Griffith? Or is it Happy Days?
That's why you don't mess with Betty White.
This is true.
Andy Griffith.
Will, Andy Griffith or Happy Days?
This is my hardest, I want to say.
I'm going with the Fonz on this one.
Hey. Harley, you are the tiebreaker. Andy Griffith.
Happy Days.
Happy Days. Oh, wow. I will say, if it was me, Andy Griffith. I would have went with Andy Griffith on this one. The last matchup in round 3. Is it Gilligan's Island or is it Good Times? And I believe Will starts this off.
Gilligan's Island.
Harley, Gilligan's Island or Happy Days?
I thought it was Good Times.
It was
Good Times. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Good Times.
All right, Felix. Gilligan's Island or Good Times?
Hands down, Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island gets the pass. Even with all the guest stars on there. Had the Harlem Globetrotters and still couldn't get off that damn island.
How'd they get there is my question.
They're shipwrecked.
No. The Harlem
it was-
Globetrotters.
I think
Yeah.
either the plane crashed or their boat also wrecked.
Yeah, I don't
And how did
remember
they get
exactly.
off?
It was a helicopter who
And
came
why
and got
did
them.
they leave them on the island?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, we were stuck on an island where a bunch of people were, but we're never going to mention them.
Yeah, don't worry about those guys. They're okay. They got it.
All right. Will started that one off. So, Harley,
It's me.
first round in the Final Four. Is
Final Four.
Final Four. Is it Breaking Bad or is it Stranger Things?
Oh shit. Breaking
And-
Bad. Only because my
Green.
son, when he shaves his head, everyone says he looks like the lead guy from Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Felix, Breaking Bad or Stranger Things?
Stranger Things.
Will, Breaking Bad or Stranger Things?
It ain't no pressure here. It's Stranger Things.
Stranger Things gets a go.
Jason Fico. Stranger Bad.
Epstein Island.
Lonnie Sanchez wants to know, Felix, what kind of M&Ms?
Green.
Green. All right. Who finished that out? Who started that one?
I
Was that-
did, I think.
Okay. So, Felix, is it Gunsmoke or Dynasty?
Dynasty.
Will, Gunsmoke or Dynasty?
Gunsmoke.
Harley.
Gunsmoke.
Dynasty finally made it out of there.
If it was anything else, I think Harley would have went with Dynasty.
It should have been written off the page.
Finally, Gunsmoke's out of there. Jeez. That one lasted. That was like the Cinderella story of the tournament right there, was Dynasty. I think Dynasty was Cinderella's story. This next matchup scares me. I'm not going to lie. Is it the Simpsons or is it the Golden Girls?
Well,
Golden Girls.
Harley.
Golden Girls.
There we go. There we go. Felix, what would you have
Like
chosen?
just coached her to that one.
I would have probably went Golden Girls.
I was about to say, after that speech you just gave me literally 3
Yeah.
minutes ago.
So, Amanda said, you know what? Just for that F you and your eyebrows. What is she talking about?
I
Talking
think
about
we talked to Will.
Eyebrows.
Huh?
you, Kevin.
Me?
Yeah, you have no vote here, so you can't be talking to us.
I have no idea what she's talking about. I guess she really likes her some Dynasty. All right. Let's see.
No, it's
How about-
probably Breaking Bad and Stranger Things. So
Oh, maybe. Amanda, elaborate in chat, please. I think, who started that one out? Felix?
Will.
Will started that one, so you start this one? Harley?
Really?
Is it Happy Days or is it Gilligan's Island?
Happy Days.
Felix?
Gilligan's Island.
Tie-breaking decision coming down to Will.
Gilligan's Island.
See, it was about Will because he picked Stranger Things over Breaking Bad.
Again, you can't blame me when you didn't show up.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
What's the deal with the eyebrows, though?
I don't know. You got some?
I got some eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
What did you pick, Will?
Stranger Things.
Gilligan's Island. So, Final Four.
I thought that was the Final Four.
No, that was the Elite Eight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Elite 8. Sorry. I may have misspoke. I may have misspoke earlier. It is now Final Four. I was looking at one side of the bracket and counted 4, so that's how that's how I got the 4 last time. So Elite 8. Now we're down to the Final Four, and it is Stranger Things versus Gunsmoke, and I believe Harley starts this one out.
Yes,
Felix.
I do. I'm picking Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke. Felix. Is it
Stranger Things.
Will? Is it Stranger Things or Gunsmoke?
I'm just going to go ahead and keep my wife pissed off at me and say Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. I would have went Stranger Things too. I mean, Gunsmoke is really good, but it's not Stranger Things. The next matchup, Golden Girls, and I believe this comes down to Felix. Golden Girls
Yep.
or Gilligan's Island.
Gonna have to go with Gilligan's Island.
Will?
Hold on. That whole entire speech 6 minutes ago, you going to change your mind now? All right. We're going back to Golden Girls.
That's why I know Golden Girls is going to win. So
Harley.
She may
Golden Girls.
Golden Girls. Golden Girls. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the final in this. We have, coming in from the modern drama section, Stranger Things, matching up against coming in from the classic comedy, Golden Girls. And I believe Will starts this one off. Is it?
We got to put Betty to bed.
Is it Stranger Things or Golden Girls?
We're putting Betty to bed. It's going to be Stranger Things.
Harley.
I'm going to give it to Golden Girls because I already know Felix is going to vote for Stranger Things.
Felix.
Pressure cooks ham, buddy.
we'll go with the Golden Girls.
And the winner, as it should be, and the winner of the bracket for the best TV show of all time is Golden Girls.
So
All right, ladies and gentlemen, maybe next year we will come up with another bracket. Maybe we'll take Golden Girls out of it next time. Who knows? Probably won't. But you never know.
Hey, I got fired on my day off.
Sweet.
I believe that honestly won one of the last times we did this bracket too, if I'm not mistaken.
You may have. I mean, there is a reason. There is a reason why our opening theme song gives an homage to the Golden Girls theme song, and why I say thank you for being a friend at the end, because it's an amazing
In
show.
the very beginning, that was the credits. The Golden Girls theme was our credits back then.
Sorry, you can't go against 11. Even Betty White can't.
Harvey Hooligans, those power. They're on you about those LED earmuffs there, bud.
I illuminate.
You're just illuminating, my friend. All right, guys. that does it for this episode. William, thank you for joining us. Thank you for taking Amanda's place on short notice. We appreciate you. We appreciate Amanda. We appreciate every one of you out there in chat as well. All right, guys. That does it for this episode of the Mod Squad Live. So for William and Harley and Felix, I am Kevin saying, hey, if we don't see you again, according to the winner of the bracket for the best TV show of all time, thank you for being a friend.
See ya.
Later.